So now create a page where we can focus on the cues and copy the map of this page. The visuals we want to include here are the ones related to queue times. If you try one, you're going to run into a problem. In the table we used last time, I calculated the hour of the day and day of the week for you. But now we have a timestamp. If you use that in the queue time for days of the week, it gives us the option to look at the data per year, month and day, but we need something different. Head back to the data model. We need to extract some information into new columns. I know you've never done this before, but I'll show you how to do it. Open Power. So let's go to the data model. First of all, oh God, I'm playing again. Please go to data model. Are you there? I cannot see you. Okay. Yeah. All right, good. So it says open Power Query Editor and select visit table. Let's do that, please. Power Query Editor, that's transition data. Yeah. And then click on, yeah. Yes, go there. Now click.
I'm there. I'm there. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, click on the transition data.
I'm here. I'm on the transform data already. I'm here.
I say transition data, transform data. Really,
Your screen is frozen then.
Wow. Okay.
Can you see it?
So are you sharing window? Are you sharing screen? Because we can't see it. If you're sharing window, maybe you should try sharing screen so that
everything. Yes, sharing just a window. Okay.
Sorry.
Nice.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
So it says choose, it says select visit table. Select visit table. Done?
Yeah, done.
Select time of record column.
Time of record. Yes, done.
Time of record column. You've done that?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, and select the add column tab on the reading.
Add column on the reading.
On the add column tab on the reading. Oh, jeez. Say reading. Reading. Thank you. At the top. Have you done that?
How can this thing leave this place, please? How can all these things? Okay, add column. This is it. I've seen it, yes.
You've seen it. Okay. Okay, come in. Then on the date drop-down menu.
Date drop-down.
On the date drop-down menu. Have you found that?
Yes.
Okay. On the date drop-down menu, navigate to day and select name of day.
Navigate to name day.
Name of day.
Okay, yes. Done.
Okay. That should create a new column called day name. Is that true? Now rename it to match our naming format.
Okay. What is our naming format? Someone should help us with that.
What's our naming format? Are we giving any?
All those source ID, location ID, those names now, those are general names.
Yeah, I think it's just to put underscore.
Just to put underscore, I guess, because the rest have underscore.
Okay.
How do we do that? Okay, I think I can do it.
Okay.
It's down. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
Just put underscore and then maybe put the name N in small letter or something so that it will follow, and the D too in small letter too. Just to, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, done.
Okay.
Yeah, done, Ganiya.
All right. Thank you. Now let's on to the next. This is the menu you should look for. Okay, I think we've gone past this. Select now, the next thing we're supposed to do, select the time of record column again.
Time of record again. Select it.
select the time of record again. Have you done that?
It's done.
Okay, and create a new column that extracts the hour. I mean, we just follow the, so you go to time of record column. If you're there, then select time of record, right? Select the add column tab. Are you there?
Yes. I'm there.
Okay, so navigate to her. I don't know. Should it be her? Let me see. Okay, day, just do day then. Day. Then pick. Is it hour?
Let's do day.
There's no hour.
There's no
No,
hour here.
hold on. There's
Okay,
no
let's
hour.
look at time. Let's look at time. Let's look at
Okay,
time.
time. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
there is
Hour.
hour here.
All right, so hour then. Just hour. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Let me see the next thing. Sorry. And extract the hour. So what do we have as the column name for the hour? Is what?
Just hour.
So let's rename it to hour of the. Great. Now close and apply. So rename it to hour of the, then close and apply.
Hour
Hour of the.
of the, then close and apply, right?
Yes. And then let's head back to the visual page.
Okay, close and apply. Head back to visuals, right?
Yes. So head back to visual page.
Wait, there's something showing there, something about apply changes or something. This pending changes in your queries haven't been applied.
Is
Yeah, it's still loading. It's still
Okay,
loading.
it's because it's loading. Okay.
I think the files are too much. Yeah, back to visuals.
okay. All right. So it says you should see 2 new columns under visits in the data pane. So let's check that.
Under visit. Yes, we have day name.
And
We
then
have
how?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay, so next, now let's add these plots to the queues page.
Let's add what?
Now let's add these plots to the queues page. Queues page.
Let's add this plot.
First,
I didn't get that.
no, we have to add some plots. We have some plots here. We have some things to add to queues page, like queue. Maybe all the time in queue. I don't know. So it says average time. Okay. So the queues plot. Let's see the queues page. Can we find the queues page? When it says queues page, which queue is it talking about? We don't have any.
So I think we should create another page that is called queues page because we have like 4 visuals or something to go again.
Okay, so let's create a new page then, because of course we can't use that one.
Queues page.
Or just name it queue.
Okay, queue.
Okay.
So what do we do now?
So we are creating line. Wait, it says average queue time per hour of the day as a line plot.
Okay, line plot. So how do we do that? Can someone help us?
Okay, so that will be. Okay, so on the, it says queue time, it says average queue time. So that means on our y-axis, we'll have the average queue time there. And on the x-axis, let's have the hour of the day.
Average queue time. Hour of the day, you say x-axis, right?
Yes. Let me see. Let's see what, I don't know.
So what will be on the
Time.
y?
No, Q time is y-axis, and then hour of the day is x-axis.
Yeah, that's what he's in.
Sorry, please.
Then legend.
Can you please explain to? I want to know. Sorry, maybe others may also like to know. How do we know the ones that is on the X? How do we know the one that is on the Y? And how do we know the ones that stands on the legend?
Okay, so the instruction says creates a line plot of average queue time per hour of the day. So whenever we see per like that, usually how I interpret it, when we see you are creating something against something, and on a chart, usually on a chart or on a graph, usually have the y-axis vertically, and the x-axis horizontally. So when you're asked to create something against something, you will respectively, the first one, right, takes, I mean, how I interpret it, the first one takes the y-axis, while the second one takes the x-axis. So if you look at this instruction, although it depends on how it is, how the sentence or statement is being structured. But if you look at this one here, it says average queue time per hour of the day. So when you're saying, it's just like saying 1/4. You say 1/4, that means 1/4. If I'm to write that on a graph, if I'm to plot that on a graph, the 1 will go on the y-axis, while the 4 will go on the x-axis. That is how I personally interpret it. So it says so average queue per hour of the day, average queue time, right? Average queue time, that means is asking you to plot the queue time against the hour of the day, per hour of the day. So I just think that, I mean, from my own understanding of my own translation of how graph or plot or chart works, that's how I interpret it in my head. So I don't know if any other person has a better explanation of this. I mean, whoever has a better explanation can just come forward. So, okay, I don't know if you got that.
Yeah,
Idris,
that's okay. That's okay, Gania. So let's
are
go
you
forward.
sure?
Quite was clear enough.
I think it's clear enough. So
Okay.
it's by what I'm seeing here, is this how the narration is? I'm always gambling when I'm doing this
Yeah.
this chat.
So if you look at that number 4, the number 4 says total time queue per province. So for this now, you know that, okay, total time queue, the total time queue will be on y-axis. You are plotting y against x. So the y comes first per province. The province is your x-axis. You are plotting y against x. So the y is the vertical, is the one coming from north to south. North, south is cardinal point, north to south. That's your y-axis. Then the east to west is your x-axis. So when you are creating something against something, that is how it works.
All right, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Gania, I've selected this time in Q on the x-axis, hour of day on the y-axis. So which one is going on average?
Average, that's the queue time.
I think there's a mix up. Sorry, x-axis should be of day. Or am I saying something different? X-axis should be hour of day, based on her explanation, and then Q time should be y-axis.
No.
What?
It says we are plotting. Question says average queue time per hour of the day. So it means the average queue time is what we are plotting against hour of the day on the chart. So average queue time will be on the y-axis, while hour of the day will be on the x-axis.
Yes.
Is that what?
Yes, you just got to know.
Okay.
Then let's put the days of the week as legend.
Okay. Does it, is it the same? Let me check. Is it the same?
I don't know. Can you try reducing the size, as in, like, making it really small? Let's look like what's the visual that we have.
No.
Okay, so there's a filter. Check down. Sorry. On that question, there's something we're supposed to do. They said we should select only share tabs or something.
Okay, so it's,
Share
yeah, you were talking. Continue.
They said make sure to include only share tabs in all visualizations on the queue page. So it's only share tabs we're selecting.
Okay.
So how do we select that, please?
Okay, so first of all, click outside the chart. So it says we should add it on the page. So click outside, good. And then now you can apply the filter.
Type of water source, then select share tab. Let's try that.
Okay.
Does it look like what you have?
Increase it. Let's see. Please, let's check. Let's check, please. So I cannot see, like, I was running from page
Yes,
to
it's looking, yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. It looks like it's just that the colors are different. Maybe we need to change our fill colors, but the colors is the same.
leaf
I
color.
think it's the theme. How do we change theme here, please?
Leaf color.
I think we can change color from fill color, Sha, but let's leave color, please, before we press pause.
Color. Oh, I cannot start over. Next. Next. Please, okay. So the next thing we have to do, it says average queue time average queue time for each day. So which one is this supposed to be? Which one is this supposed to be? The first one
Queue
was
time for
line,
each day.
but we're not given the charts to use.
But on queue time for each day should be the one that has the bar chart on what we're expected to do. But then let's assume we didn't have a guide on what to do.
Exactly.
How do we know how to plot it? Which one to use?
Exactly. Oh yeah. All the brain should come forward. All the brain should come forward. Please, so how do we determine which to use? This average queue for each day.
Sorry, what's the question?
The question is to plot average queue time for each day. So how do we know which chart to use? How do we know which chart to use? How do we determine that? If let's assume we're not given a guide.
I think you use the column chart because you are plotting average queue time for each day, right?
Yeah, for each day.
Yeah, I think it should be a column chart.
Hello.
We are here.
Hey.
Can
Hello?
we still use line chart?
No. We cannot use line chart.
You said column chart.
Okay, column chart. Okay. Column chart. Which should I choose? Is it this or this?
No, the first one.
That's
This one.
Yeah.
So I have it here.
So is that
I
day
have
of
it
the
here.
week?
Yeah, it says
yes, there's day of the
so it
Day
says the
name.
hour of the day. Let me see.
And
I'm
we
coming.
have day name here.
yeah.
So where should
The
I
question
drop day name?
average queue time per
Sorry, what's the question again? Average what?
Average time per day.
Average queue time
Per day.
per
For
day
each day.
for each day.
Yeah.
So day name is the one that has all details of the week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so day name should be in x-axis
Yes.
and time in queue should be y-axis, then average.
All right, we have it. Do we want to add legend or
From the question, I'm not sure we're adding any legend. Or is that how the question?
Yeah, that's the question. And I think I think you're right.
uh,
Is this one showing in the question? So maybe we should...
That's not part of the question, but how do we add that? I'd like to know how to add those numbers.
Sorry, what
number?
numbers?
So if you see the visual, like, okay, so what Sunday is supposed to have, for instance, Sunday is 82. So how do I have 82 showing on top of the
If
on top
you
of that?
Top of this bus.
Yes, 82, 110, and the likes. How do you put the values on it? I'd like to know. Does anybody know?
maybe there's a chat that or maybe I don't know. Or go to this visualization.
Okay, sorry.
This
Farron's
Yeah,
hand is
that second one. Not that. Yeah, that one. So columns. I don't know. I'm guessing no. Go to general. I don't know, but I think it should be somewhere around here. If you want to edit anything on the chart, it's somewhere around here.
okay.
Somebody up, maybe she knows.
Let's try and Farron will ask. I think
Okay.
Farron, please, you can go.
All right, good evening, everybody.
so good
Evening,
evening.
Farron.
Okay, so sorry, please. I think it's kind of getting rowdy and we're speaking into each other's voices. So I don't know. Maybe we could better, I don't know, raise our hands or something. I don't know. I don't know how the recording would be like when we're now listening to it as we're just speaking to each other's Kimi. Sorry, just what I think. Then for the question that she asked, we can check under data labels. Under that visual, there's data label below down. Yes, turn on data labels, toggle down. Yeah.
So this is it here.
Thank you. Is there a way to approximate it? Like it's showing on what we're expecting? Is it possible? Like
I
round
think
up. Yeah.
so. There is this formatting thing, but I don't know if it will work on data labels. Anyways, sorry, this is my cursor. The ribbon. Yeah. So click on what value is this for? Queue in time. Click on queue in time on the list of columns first. Just write data panel
In time.
where we have our data listed. I'll be time in
Oh,
queue rather. Where we have our data listed to the right after visualizations, data.
I can't see that.
Where you selected average time in queue from.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, click on the time in queue field. Then go back to the home page where we have formats. You should be able to round up from there. I'm not sure. Not here. Home up.
Oh yeah.
Yes. or
Where we
format
have
rather. Yes, where we had the format, what was showing earlier. Click on format first, sorry. It's not timing queue is not selected. That's why they should be able to round up from there. You can try it on your Power BI. I don't know how to describe for that.
okay. Okay. So I think this has to do with numbers. So we can explore that further when we are done with this, right?
Okay.
I think we shouldn't spoil our graph. Let's just do it.
Alima's hand is up.
Okay,
Okay.
Alima.
So I would like to add something. You asked the question the other time that how would you know which one should be in the x-axis and which one should be in the y-axis? I don't know, but what I do is I know that anything you are putting in sorry, in the x-axis cannot be summed up or like get the average or do you get what I'm trying to say? So
Yes,
if
I
the
get it.
question is saying you should plot the average of something against something, you know that the average should whatever average you're plotting or whatever average you're looking for should be in the y-axis. Or if it's the total sum of whatever it should be in the y-axis. Because whatever you're putting in the x-axis cannot be summed up, it cannot look for the average or anything. So I just thought I should
Okay,
have
yeah. So if we need to do any modification, it should be on the y-axis, right?
Yeah, I don't know if
Like sum,
uh,
average, count, and the likes. It should be on the y.
yes, yes. And
No,
the
I get it.
legend is like I don't know what English to use, but something you want to use like I don't know.
To distinct the features of
Yes.
the.
Okay, thank you, Alima. Thank
Yeah.
you for your explanation. And Fermi, thank you very much for the orderliness.